upon a time, Zeus was basically trying to fuck a rock. Or not a rock, a woman. And he was trying to rape a woman, and the woman escaped, and he accidentally nutted on the rock, is how the rock got pregnant, basically. And so 9 months later, the rock gives birth to this monster called Agdistis.
That's alright. What I
And Agdistis' sole purpose in life is essentially to just rape and kill everything. Right?
So does it?
Well, he certainly tries. Good, pussy. Aw.
He did.
But so Agdistis, also the only being ever more powerful than Zeus. And that's the problem, right? Because you can't have anything more powerful than Zeus. Zeus is king. And so Agdistis goes around the countryside raping and killing and raping, rape, kill, rape. And eventually Zeus is like, okay, this is a fucking problem. We gotta solve this fucking problem. So he sends his main bitch / favorite daughter, Athena, to go kill Agdistis, and she can't, which is a big deal because she can do pretty much anything. And so then he's like, okay, well, maybe someone else can go do it. So he sends some other people, and, you know, Ares, Hephaestus, Aphrodite, whoever the fuck, it doesn't matter. Says everybody, no one can fucking kill this dumb, awful monster that Zeus has birthed out of a stone. And so eventually he goes to the one person who solves all of his fucking problems. And
holy shit.
Whoa, dude,
and
this was beautiful.
Beautiful perfection.
And says, okay, well, who solves all my problems when I need to have a problem solved? And he calls up Dionysus, and says, hey, Dionysus, solve this fucking problem for me. And Dionysus says, like, yeah, yo fam, I got you, don't worry about it. So Dionysus observes Agdistis for a while and notices that after every rape and kill session, Agdistis would go down to this cave and drink out of this lake. And so Dionysus goes down to the cave and waits by the lake.
Could be in smoke.
And turns it into wine. So that the next time Agdistis tries to come down and drink, he gets fucking plastered. So he gets really drunk, he passes out eventually.
In smoke.
And Dionysus sets to work trying to fucking solve this problem. And so he takes some vines and he ties both of his feet and his dick to the floor, to the ground of the cave. And so eventually Agdistis wakes up and tries to stand up and he can't. And he's like, oh, well, I'm tied to the ground. If I summon all my strength and leap as hard as I can, I'll break my feet free and then I'll be good. So he does that, and in doing so, tears his dick off.
Oh no!
And fun fact, after this point in all known literature, except for Catholic literature, Agdistis is referred to using female pronouns. Because Agdistis is now a woman. But the Catholics said no. So now female Agdistis cannot rape, no penis, right?
Well,
starts roaming the countryside, just killing, no more rape. But because he can't rape, she can't rape. She's not more powerful than Zeus, because Zeus can still rape, and that's the ultimate power move. And so, kill, rape, or just kill, live in the countryside. A couple tens or hundreds of years later, there's a little boy named Attis. And Attis is a fucking loser nobody who can't do fucking anything right. And he wants to get with this girl, but he's not a good enough hunter. And if you're not a good hunter, no girl wants to get with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, Agdistis, or Attis, eventually finds Agdistis out in the woods, and Agdistis has the hots for this little twink loser boy. And says, "Hey, little boy, if you come and have sex with me on the reg, I'll hunt monsters for you. And you can take them back to your village as hunting trophies." And so he says, yes, this is a great idea. And they do that for a little while. And the boy would go into the woods and have sex with the monster. And the monster would give him toys or animals, dead animals to bring back and present as trophies. And eventually someone's like, this little boy is too much of a fucking lame idiot to be able to do that. Something's not right here. So they try and go and figure out what's going on. Eventually all the villagers find out that he's having sex with this awful half god, half rock monster. and they say this is not okay. This is not kosher. This is not allowed. And so they go to King Midas and says, "Hey, King Midas, famous for the Midas touch, solve this problem."
Still got that going on.
Kai, there's a gun behind
For the problem, solve this problem for us. And Midas says, "Okay, well, this boy can't have sex with this monster anymore if he's married. So I'll just get him married to my daughter." I think the daughter's name is Eno or something like that. And so goes up and says, "Hey, kid, marry my daughter." Kid does.
Wait, what? Why did you do that?
Because he wants to get married. And she's the fucking queen, the king's daughter. Like, why wouldn't you?
Because he's fucking this cool monster.
Okay, but the daughter's way hotter, and he doesn't need the trophies anymore because now he'll have he's got status, you know.
Ah, you're right. You're right.
But
Could be on cat.
so he does. They throw a banging wedding, and the music in the wedding is legit so good. And this is canon. This is the canonical reason for this. The music is so good that people just start killing each other, and like stabbing each other and castrating each other. And Addis gets kind of upset that everyone's ripping dicks off at his wedding, and so he wanders off into the woods. Also, his bride is murdered in the mosh pit at some point during this. So he goes off into the woods, and he's like all having a big pouty teen moment, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking Zeus. Is this what you fucking wanted from me, man? He goes out into the woods, looks up at the sky, rips his own dick off, holds it up, and says, "Is this what you wanted, Zeus? You started this whole problem, you fucking bastard." He bleeds out, dies, and then the blood that seeps out of his severed penis hole soaks into the soil, and from that sprouts the first almond trees.
What?
And that's the story. That's where almond trees come from.
Why is that where almond trees come from?
Fuck you.
Okay, you're right.
Why asking so many questions?
You're right. I'm like not playing this game.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm
not playing either.
We've
Oh,
won
this
a
guy's
lot
good.
of really
It's in the
dumb
middle.
rounds that we shouldn't have won.
Enough.
Yeah, we have.
181.